for you. Download the Local 3 News and Weather apps now.
This time of year, a lot of us are more in tune than ever before on our finances, trying to make sure that perhaps this can be the year of reaching some goals, really following our money, getting those financial ducks right in a row. But the money alone, our next guest says, is never going to bring you the joy that you seek. Trung Vu would know very well. For 27 years, he's been helping people with their finances. But along the way, and through this book that he's recently written, he's learned that tapping into your spiritual side is also really the key to that success. So he joins us this morning. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you so much, Julie, for having me. God bless everyone. Thank you.
I'm not quite sure where to start, so I'll start where you were talking to me before we got on air. Your family immigrated here. You didn't have anything material, but you sure did hunker down and you built your own success with the American dream.
I sure did. I built my American dream. I reached success, and I got, many accolades. But, it's been a struggle, but there has to be more to life than just trying to make a living. You got to make a life.
Right.
And, that everyone here has a purpose. Like, we all are here to do our job. And after we're done, we go home. We go and I don't believe that there's death. Because your body might die, but you will never die. You will transcend and go to the next plane. But while you're here on earth, you need to find out what your purpose, why you're here. And the book teaches people, how to discover your gift, how to let go, let God, and make this thing happen. Because, God created everything in this world, and he created you. So if you're here, there has to be a purpose to your life.
So the title of the book kind of reflects it all. It's called How to Set Your Sails and Let God Provide the Wind. Is that right?
That's right. Because you have to set your sail. You are here on earth to do what you got to do. You got to pay the bills, send the kids through schools. You have to do your job. But at the same time, there are certain things that you cannot control. You can't control the outcome. You can't control if people like you or not. You can't control anything except for your actions. So I think a lot of people don't reach their goals is because, they anticipate and worry what's going to happen, that they're not focusing on the present moment. And when you let go of this anxieties, things are going to come your way. You got to let go and work with this force.
Okay, let's just have a fun little jostle back and forth. So once upon a time, I think that kind of the American goal would have been to work hard and retire at whatever age. It seems like now that's shifting, and so you've got 20-somethings and 30-somethings out there who very much are looking, yes, to one day retire, but they want to enjoy life along the way.
Absolutely, because our society even named a restaurant called TGIF, Thank God It's Friday. Just imagine working 40, 60 hours a week and you only looking forward to Friday, the weekend. And then you get to keep waiting until you're 65 to retire. And then you got, 10, 15, 20 years left of your life. What kind of life is that to live?
Right.
So, I say you have to live right now at the present moment. And you have to find out your gift, because if you find your gift and you like what you're doing, you never have to work a day in your life.
Right. Right. So, okay, in your particular case, we mentioned that you had these 27 years on the financial side of things, helping people. Were you sort of so hunkered down to finding that, quote, success, that you look back and you see some things you kind of missed out on that you wish you hadn't?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because we're always like running like a mice on a treadmill, always looking for the next high or the next deal or the next thing that's going to make you happy, but it's not, because happiness is in the present moment. And I discovered that in my journey that I love to write. I'm very creative. I'm an artist. I draw. So I tap into these things, these gifts, and I'm a motivational speaker, and I feel that that's where I belong, is to teach these people how to find their gift and how to let go and let God. But the thing, everything happens for a reason, because if I was not a financial advisor, I would not have the freedom and the success to do the writing and to tap into my other source. So everything that you do where you are in your life right now is where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I kind of have this thing, I don't know how old you are, I'm in my mid-50s, and I kind of have this thing where I feel like if you just will use whatever your particular gifts are, and we all have our own, your life kind of becomes a ministry in its own way because it allows you to connect with other people.
Absolutely. I mean, some people got to be artists. Some people got to be doctors. Some people serve best serving others. You know, I'll tell you a little story. I was at Home Depot a while back, and my faucet was not working. And I talked to one of the girls. She said, go down this aisle and talk to Joe. So Joe knows everything about plumbing. So I talked to Joe, and he's like, well, you know, you need to do this and do this, get this price. I said, Joe, I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't fix this thing. He said, I tell you what. Where do you live? He said, I said, well, I live like about 10 minutes down the road. He said, after I get off work, I'll come over your house and I'll install the thing for you. I said, you do that? He said, absolutely. So I bought the part, and at 6 o'clock he came and he installed everything. He talks about plumbing. He's been doing it for 30 years and he is loving his life, and he is all in tune, and you can feel the aura, feel the energy from him working on my sink. And I'm like, wow, this guy is amazing. A plumber that loves what he's doing. Right. That's what I'm talking about, is that you don't need to find, oh, I got to be the CEO or find $1 million to be happy. You can be happy where you are if you are on purpose. So that is the purpose of the book, is how do you get on purpose? Well,
it is so fun to talk to you this morning. The book, is it available on Amazon? How do we get it?
Yes, it is on Amazon. I'm the bestseller on Amazon. Just type in how to set your sail and let God provide the wind. And I'm also available for public speaking. And my publicist is Authority Speaker Agency. So they can contact me there if they want me to do a talk.
Well, we are sure glad that they sent you our way this morning. What a fun conversation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm Jonathan Lawson, here to tell you about life insurance through the Colonial Penn program. If you're age 50 to 85 and looking to buy life insurance on a fixed budget, remember the 3 Ps: